Happy New Year, and welcome to the unboxing of Hatsune Miku Official Outfit from Blokees. What I have here is I got this from AliExpress. I have no idea, I don't know anything about this IP. The main reason I got it because I saw a YouTube video a while ago with her and Soundwave that I thought was kind of funny. So I went ahead and got the model. So we're going to go ahead and get it opened, built, and we'll compare it to some other Blokees model kits. This is what the side looks like. Front. Other side. And then we got on the back, we got some listings of what we're going to get in here. I believe it comes with 3 blank face, or no, I'm sorry, 3 printed faces and 4 blank. And then we got a bunch of hand choices, and then some musical and celery accessories. So, bottom of the box just has a bunch of stuff. And here is the top. So you can see this box came a little bent up. Actually got video of the AliExpress driver kind of throwing it at my door. So this is the first time that's really happened, but is what it is. We won't be keeping the box anyway. All right, so let's get in. All right. So, looks like, all right, we're just gonna get in here. There's a plastic tray. This is a new one for me on Blokees. Usually they come in plastic baggies. So, here's all the parts set out in a tray. And then we do have some baggies. So a lot of loose parts in here. Hey man, how you doing? Hey, Happy New Year, man. All right, guitar parts, it looks like, maybe a stand. Happy New Year's. Starting it off with, or well, we're not starting it off yet. We're ending it. Ending this year with this build. I'm kind of, okay, so here is some more loose parts. All right, and silicone. Do not eat this. And then we got the instruction booklet, and it's about, nope, it's bigger than the Champion instruction booklet. So I don't know anything about this character at all. The only reason I know anything is there's a video on YouTube with her and Soundwave and Shockwave that is kind of funny and odd. So basically I got this because of that video, and that, you know, I like Blokees anyway. So that's what I know. I guess it's popular. I don't know if it's big in Japan. So I think what I'm going to start doing is, instruction booklet has a bunch of list of parts. Let's see where we're, looks like we're going to start with the head, which is on this in here. So we're going to start unpacking this plastic case. So I got a strap here. I'll put out these baggies up the side for a second. Okay. So this piece is like a soft rubber. And so is this. This strap here is a very soft rubber. This is regular stiff plastic. This is very soft. So we got a lot of kind of soft rubbery pieces in here. This skirt is also soft, as is the back part of it. Faces seem to be hard plastic. These are the printed faces. Got several of these. We're going to start zooming in when we start building it. Okay, so this is kind of it's a soft plastic, but it's not rubber really, so it's a little stiffer than the other softer rubbery parts. Firewall, do you know anything about this character? It's an arm, it looks like. Another arm. Okay, so this hair is on a ball joint and it's already attached. The hair's pretty stiff, but it's not the same kind of plastic as like the legs and arms are. And let's see. So the torso is okay. So you can see inside here, the fleshy color part is a very stiff plastic, and then there's rubber. This rubber top and tie are very soft, but they're kind of molded over it. And there's seams here, but there's not any kind of open part to where I feel confident in taking this out. So it's really molded tightly in. And then we got these salary. This fictional for a singing program. Is it like kind of a animated singing program, I guess? Okay, we got everything. There's a microphone that kind of fell out that I missed. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so far, let's go ahead and zoom in. And we'll start. Why don't we start by choosing a printed face? Firewall, since you're always the chat king, go ahead, and if you want to choose one, I'll start. Let's see. Okay, so looks like we're going to start with this right here. I'll move those up. And then we're going to put her mic in. And it looks like it's just going to be connecting some tabs with some slots near the top of her face right there. That doesn't make sense. But it does have this going in first. Winking one. All right, so that is this one right here. We'll do that. I'll put those aside. Let's see, next page. All right, so then, okay, so the face will go over top. So there's this kind of T slot in there. And then there's a T-shaped tab right there. So we'll fit that. Okay, yeah. Fit that over there. And then we're going to take our bangs. And there's a slot there. for this tab, this flesh colored tab right there. In fact, she's not even a real person, or that's weird. So I'm assuming she's got some copyrighted music then or something. They probably put albums out for her and everything as well, I imagine. I'll have to look it up sometime. All right, so that is the head all put together. So very straightforward. So this, when I looked it up on the Blokees website, did say this was a very beginner model. So I'm gonna struggle with justifying the price for it with what we got so far. I paid $36 for this. I think on the Blokees website, hold on, let me check. I think I have it on their tab. Let's see. On the Blokees website, they're selling it for $40. I said, I think I paid $36 on AliExpress. Okay, so here is, okay, so we had this part. No, hold on, not this. Where did her, I had her torso just a little bit ago. Did it fall off the table already? Oh, it fell behind the instruction book. Here we go. My program works, but since it's a paid subscription, I'm not sure you have to pay. Okay. You know what? I've tried a music service when I first started streaming, and I found that they would copyright claim me anyway, even though I was paying for it, and I'd have to dispute the claim. And so I just kind of canceled that because I don't want to waste my time disputing claims. They didn't fight the dispute, but I'm not going to pay for a service that says that they won't claim me, but then they do, and it's kind of a mess. Okay, so we got a dumbbell peg here that was in a bag of loose parts, and we're just going to put that in here. Okay, kind of have to put a lot of pressure on that to get that put in. I wouldn't say that's necessarily something a kid could do easily. Okay, so we got this little ring part right here, and we're gonna grab which arm? The one without the tattoo. Oh no, they both have did they both have tattoos on them? No. Okay, so this one doesn't have a tattoo on it. We're gonna put this piece over the ball joint like this, and then we're just gonna plug it in. And there we got kind of a butterfly. More forward than back. It doesn't, well, it goes back a little bit. So we got kind of a butterfly. This is kind of weird how this little shoulder place kind of floats. I'm not really loving that. Let's see, let's get the other side. I mean, I don't know, do I put it, maybe if I put it in first and then plug in the arm? Okay, so this arm has a tattoo. Plug that in. Oh, that's floating less. Maybe I should redo this. Let's try to redo this and see if I can, if we can do this a little better. Okay, so put that there, and then we'll plug the arm in. Okay, so no, it still floats a little bit. It's a little loose inside there. So true, that was actually a fictional puppet. Yeah, that makes sense. That, because I kind of got the impression that it was a fictional thing. I don't think it was that it wasn't based on a real person. Is it anime Miley Cyrus or something, I guess? I have seen YOLO Park. I have a hobby store near me that has YOLO Park. I don't I don't really consider them models, so maybe I'm not. Maybe I won't consider that. I don't know. They're too simple for me, and I don't. I think I like the way the blockies look better than YOLO Park myself, just of what I've seen in the package. Okay, so I am going to, let's see. You were a fan of Deadpool's pointing fingers, so we'll use at least one pointing hand. Wow, that's a skinny little. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I kind of think so. I kind of thought so too. I don't know. I wonder if there is a TV show associated with her in Japan or something. Okay, I need a left hand from somewhere. These are all right hands. So I guess I need to open another baggie maybe. Okay. So here's another baggie of loose parts I'm opening. And I think for a left hand, I'm going to choose a gripping hand for that microphone. If it fits. I don't know. That looks, actually, that's too tight. This one. And we can go through the leftover hands a little bit later. Let's see. All right. That one's in. Tone echo away. Much like Soundwave does. I wonder if that's... I can't remember who did the little video. It's kind of funny, but it's kind of like how's it titled? I don't even remember how it's titled. It was like the whole purpose of premise of the video is kind of that Soundwave was heartbroken over Miku. Okay, so now we are going to build the lower part of her. So we need this. And we need this part right here. And then we need another dumbbell, which I think is this one. Whoops. I think that's this right here. It's the only... Okay, we got two. There's two of these, so. But yeah, I think it's this. So I'm going to plug this into here. Probably gonna have to press it into the table. There we go. Okay, so we got that. And then all we have to do is put this over it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just pop that upper part right there. So there we've got her upper body done. And we can put we can put the head on, I imagine. I don't think there's any reason why not to. Let's see. There we go. This head is, with this hair, with these pigtails, is very heavy. Now the website claims that she stands very stable, but we'll see. Other shows in Japan, but I don't think she ever had a standalone show. Okay. Weird. I wonder... There's got to be an interesting story on how she came about. Let's see this. Just sorting out the pieces that we will need. This, this, and this. Okay. That's kind of funny. Memes are, I mean, okay, so we got to take this piece and I'm going to flip it over to where this hole is facing forward, and I'm going to take, let's see, this piece with the kind of flat edge facing front, and there's the bottom hole will fit for this peg on the side, and then there's another similar piece that we'll put on the other side. There's that. And then we need to, this is her rear end, will go behind here. There's a peg. They'll go right there. And then her front will go a peg in like so. And then we can put the larger skirt over this. Flip it around. And then there's a back skirt. And I imagine they're two separate pieces, probably for articulation purposes, maybe. I'm guessing. So there's that. And then we simply put the right and left leg, which are already complete, came in the box completed. Whoops. On each side. There's a guy asking her to grab his hand. She's like, isn't it too early in our relationship for hand holding? Oh, that's funny. Does it get like back up or something? And he's okay. So here is the bottom, and it. So shoes were already on a ball joint. The feet were. The ankles are not double jointed, or so they're only going to go this far. And then she can do splits, and she cannot. Oh, my camera froze. Okay, hold on. Okay, she can only go back this far, but she can go all the way forward. Now, this won't rise as much here when we get the torso on. So let's go ahead and plug that in. Okay, that's in solid. Okay, so here, I'm going to put that hair back. So, yeah, that's how far she could go with her torso on and the skirt held in place. All right, so this looks like we have the figure done, because I've already done this, that. So now we're going to do a stand, and I am going to zoom out for this. So the stand is in a large baggie over here. And it looks like we got some parts over here, maybe for it. Let's see. Make sure that stays open. I Figma. No, I haven't. I don't. Hold on. Do I have a Figma figure? Crap. I have this Fox Girl figure. Hold on a sec. Give me 1 second. No, that's not Figma. So no, I haven't. I don't have a Figma figure. Okay, so looks like these are the stickers that will go with on these blank faces. I don't know if I don't know if I feel comfortable about. We might try this on stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So for the stand, we need to take one of these, and we're gonna put. Let's see. Where's it at? Is there another bag I need to open? I don't think so. Oh, I see. I need to build this. Okay. So we got one of these with a hole all the way through, and then one of these with a peg. And we're just going to press them together. These are a lot like what we do on the Galaxy, the old Galaxy joints, or elbows and knees. And then we'll plug that into here. And then we'll build another one, same way. These go together a lot easier. And then we'll put on the other end of this. I don't think they're water slides. If they are, we're definitely not doing it on stream. I'm definitely not doing it on stream, but hopefully I'll explain a little bit in the back of the instruction book on these. We'll see when we get there. Okay, then take the second one of these, and just plug it into the bottom of one here. And then we need to. We got this piece right here, and I'm just gonna plug it. Oh, hold on. No, wait. I need to. Okay. So I got one of these leftover pieces. It's gonna plug into here. Oops, on the other side. Like so. Oh, hold on. This one's being difficult. Okay, there we go. I'm hoping they're not water slides. Well, I don't know. Actually, I haven't done water slides in a long time, so it might be decent to try and get back into them. All right, so these are ratcheted. Yeah, so is this one. And yeah, so all these joints are ratcheted. So you get kind of a click when you bend them. Let's see, what's next? Okay, we need to build our claw. So I got this right here. And this part we're gonna kind of just oh, I'm sorry. This part, this larger hole, will kind of fit in between slot right here. Did I do that backwards? I did it backwards. Okay, let's see if I can pull it out without breaking it. May need a tool. Beware of doing this backwards like I did. Okay, let's see if I can find my tool here. Let's see if I can pry this just a little bit with Some pliers, maybe. Or some tweezers. Nope. Okay, so what... I'll put the other side on correctly. In case... Okay, so that's how it's supposed to go on. So I need to get this side off. Oh, okay, popped off. Okay, good, good. All right, so now we got this claw built. And there's two tabs inside here that allow you to press this in, and then it just grips back into place. So this will go on the end here. And then we're going to plug this into the largest hole on the stand, like this. So there we go. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside, the stand aside. I'll probably reposition the camera so we can get a head-on look over with the stand and everything. I know I haven't done that on stream, and we'll see how that, if we can get it work, if it's going to be a disaster if I try that. I'll try moving the camera. All right, so now we got her guitar. And so all the musical pieces came in a separate bag. Oh, except for, you know, the microphone, which we can go ahead and put in her hand. So the plastic on the hands has a little bit of give on it. Oops. There we go. So now she can hold her mic. All right, music parts. Oh wow, there's no they didn't put any places on here to tear. So let's do this. Always cut away from yourself. All right. This looks like keyboard. We have these keys from another bag. And we're going to start off with the guitar. That's the stand. Looks like a mic stand. All right, so 3 pieces for the guitar. We got a back piece. I think, yeah, even if the legs, I had to build the legs and the arms, it would have been fine. It still would have been, I mean, it still would have been easier than that, than a champion class. By the way, I have a hot take now on the champion class. I'm now thinking maybe it'd be I'm thinking Blokees should just discontinue the classic Transformers. And oh no, this goes to the other side. I want them to do champion Transformers instead of classic. I don't even care if they do away with the lights. I think the lights are great on the action. Okay, so there we got our strap and our guitar. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'd rather have some champion class Transformers. I don't know. Okay, is this the mic stand? So it has 3 parts. And we'll do a size comparison with some of the figures later. Okay, so there's the mic stand. And then we have the keyboard. There's the top part of the keyboard. And then this is the keys, and we're just going to lay that. Actually, we're going to press this in, it looks like. Let me make sure I'm doing that right. Do I flip this? I think, okay. So there's some like faint indentations on one side for the keys. So you just press that in like that. Then here is the bottom part of that keyboard. So you flip it over, it has the pegs. And then there's some holes here. And just match those up. And that's printed fairly nice. Has her name on it. Has some little lights on it. Has like speakers. Texture for the speakers, and then a couple slides on it. So that's kind of cool. Then we just peg the legs in. All right. So there's that. Okay, so we got everything built. Let me flip through the instructions real quick. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So it doesn't really say anything. Well, okay, it says stuff about these, but I can't read it, so it is not in my language. So let's put that away. I will. You know what? Let's open it real quick and see what we got. It's not like this stream's going to be shorter than most of my streams. One leg would have the most 8 pieces. The foot joint, yeah. The shin joints. Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, it's not going to be any more complicated than a Galaxy class figure, I would think. The only thing that makes it, especially the current ones with the better articulation, which does remind me, I am going to order Galaxy Transformers Galaxy 9 tonight. When their New Year AliExpress's New Year's coupons activate. Okay, these, I think maybe these are water slides. I think, yeah, I think there might be water slides. Here, I don't know if you can tell on camera. Yeah, see how the light's reflecting off of them like that? So I think you're right. I think they're water slides, which I'm not going to do this on stream. So that'll be something I'll do on my own. We do have 1, 2. Okay, so I got 3 blank faces here. So that means I got to choose. I got to choose 3 of them. And based on what we already have as faces, I would say these last 3 are probably what I'll use. One of each of those. It's nice that they gave us 2 so I could mess it up. But yeah, these eyes are individual. They're not connected together. I mean, it's probably gonna look really cool once you get them on. Yep, I'll try that later. The sticker sheet says in the lower left corner. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is in English right here, right in front of my damn face. Water decals. Good catch. Thank you. All right. Yeah, definitely do those later. Okay, so let us go ahead. We can go through accessories real quick. So the mics, you saw we built the mic stand, the guitar, and the keyboard. So we also got the 3 blank faces for accessories. We've got 2 alternate faces besides the one we got. We've got a right palm. We got 2 right palms. We've got a left kind of, it's not really a gripping hand. It's almost, okay, it's got a little, okay, hold on. Let's zoom in here. It's got like a coin, like she's gripping a little coin. And I almost want to paint that somehow, if I can find a fine enough brush. You know what? I have a friend, he likes the classic class, but he prefers the classic class over all the other figures too. But I feel like since he's such a Gundam fan, I think he would like, I'm trying to talk him into getting an action class. I was just really impressed with the Deadpool figure we put together. And then this is the left one. This would be a good mic hand for the left. And then we got some left hand open palms. And then we got celery for each hand. And we have an extra dumbbell. Okay, so those are those accessories. Let's do a comparison. Size comparison to other figures. All right, so here's Miku. And first we'll compare her to a Galaxy class Spider-Man. So he is everywhere. He has not done a perfect grade yet. I do high grades now because I don't like. I think they're more solid than the master grades and the real grade. I think those two fall apart too easy for me, come apart too easy. So I prefer high grade. I haven't done a perfect grade yet, and I have a what's called full mechanics on my shelf that I haven't built yet. So, but they have not built a bunch of full mechanics ones. So I don't know. I may like that, but doesn't matter because I've built a ton of them. This is a classic Optimus Prime. So there's Galaxy and Classic class. This is the Deadpool we put together. So it looks like she is about, yeah, she is champion size, but action priced. I wouldn't buy another one of these. They have 2 other figures in her line. I'm not going to get them. So, oh, and of course, here's her with Elmo. Oh no. Oh yeah. Don't you know I have Action Class Soundwave. This is what I hoped she would be sized to. So here is her. Here she is with Action Class Soundwave. Now let's go ahead. I'm going to reposition the camera. So let's see if I could do this without making a fool of myself. Let's see. All right, I'm going to back this camera up a little bit. Let me tighten these. All right. That works. Okay, and the camera's kind of out of my way. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This has some possibilities on streaming some stuff, maybe. Okay, so here's our stand. And if I put grip onto there, we can have her stand like here. Let's adjust the light better, maybe. All right. You know what? Let's check that. We can check that. Okay, so let's take the microphone out of Miku's hand. I feel like it might be the peg might be too big, but let's see. Because I don't think this is going to do it. No, it's too big. This peg is too big. See, here it is compared to the microphone. Whoops. It's like twice as thick as the mic. So that's not gonna work. I don't know where I probably have a G.I. Joe gun somewhere that will fit in her hand. I don't have it handy. I don't know where it is, and I'd have to step away for longer than what I'd want to for that. Okay, so here's her on her stand, and then we can put her guitar on. But let's see, how are we going to? I think what we may need to do is pop the head off. Whoops, that's not that. Oops, hold on. Let's get this popped back on. Okay. Okay, so I pop her head off. I'm going to raise her arm. I'm going to leave this guitar here. And then I think I'm going to have to bend her arm a little bit for this. Oh, no. This won't go in. Okay. So her guitar will go there. And then we can pop her head back on. Let's push her hair back a little bit. All right. And I'll put her back on the stand. That's what that would look like. Whoops. I think high grade's the best Gundams. For me, my opinion. And I've gotten a really good one on AliExpress for like $10. That was actually really surprised me. I think it was a knockoff. She could probably hold a katana. Yeah, easily. It's a little loose. Um, no, she holds it pretty good actually. So there's her with Deadpool's katana, and oops, we could now we have the mic free. We could just put her mic in the stand. The problem is to get her feet flat. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I can. You don't really have a lot of room to put the mic stand on the action figure stand. Yeah, now she has a. Now she's armed, and then here's her. Hold on. Whoops. Put a keyboard in front of. Actually, I put the mic stand off to the side and the keyboard here maybe, and then. So that's that kind of scene. That's all the accessories we're using, plus a katana. Oh, we're not using the celery, but that I'm think I'm good with that. And then let's see, let's take her off the stand. Let's see if I can get her to stand good without the stand. Okay, so we got her. I think we'll have to put her hair down a little bit, or off to the side a little bit instead of. Okay, so here she is, standing freely. With her hair, everything on. So actually, if you got the mic here, got the keyboard off to the side. I think I spent about 36 on her, and it's not available for that. The place that I bought it from doesn't have her in stock anymore. Like I said, I wouldn't buy it for 36 again. I I think this is a $20 figure. This is a champion figure. And I'm saying 20 because she has the accessories. And then we have Soundwave encouraging her. So there's their New Year's card. I mean, I'm not heartbroken over having it. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's fun. It's fun. It's something I don't have anything else really like it. So she is. Oh, we said she was the same size as Deadpool. Here, I got another weird. Is that not a model, but it's an action figure? Hold on a sec. I got this figure a while ago. It looks like she scales good with this. About the same size. I think her head's smaller. She goes with her. They're both kind of anime-ish. Only this one's supposed to be more Dungeons and Dragons themed, I think. So that's those two. But yeah, so there we go. We got her. Whoops. We got Elmo running security at the concert. Whoops. Now I'm being clumsy and knocking everything over. Okay, I gotta reposition her. I gotta redo her. Okay. There we go. That. Microphone. And then we got Elmo watching out for her. Perfect. Great. Well, I think that is... We're probably towards the end of this stream. Like I said, she's not bad. She's champion sized, action class priced, with galaxy class articulation. I think that's how I'm going to sum her up. But yeah, it's good for memes, and I'll probably use her in some. I might use her in Soundwave in some shorts. I need where's Soundwaves? I need Soundwaves magnet. Where is? I need an action class magnet. Where's it at? I don't know. I have these magnets. I don't know if these will activate Soundwave or not. There we go. Now we got Soundwave's eyes lit. See? He acknowledged her as master and that he is hers to command. Can't get better than that. All right. Well, I think that's we'll do it for tonight. Happy New Year's. Anybody's watched this and stuck with it, appreciate you everybody liking and subscribed. It's the new year. I'm at 98 subs. I don't think I'm getting to 100 by the end of the night, but who knows? We'll see. Anyway, next time we'll see what next week or Monday will probably be another classic class. Thank you, man. Thanks, and thank you, Firewall, for being my number one chatter. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year, and everybody have fun.